But right now, back to the Breakfast Television studio, where we're going to see a snippet of a commercial that was made by a girl named Larissa, who's the spokesperson for Commonwealth Credit Union. Take a look at this snippet.
Banks, unlike credit unions, are profit-driven. They entice you with an iPod so that you don't pay much attention to your rates after you open that account.
I can't hear you, la 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 la.
In credit unions, after expenses are paid and reserves are set aside, surplus earnings are returned to members in tons of different ways. Lower interest rates on loans, higher savings rates, and low-cost or free services like the Young and Free account. Go to youngeralberta.com for details. That iPod might look good now, but trust me, it'll be outdated in like 2 weeks. Meanwhile, credit union members will still be reaping the benefits. So, what does it come down to? Hey, do you like my iPod? My bank gave it to me. Hey, do you like my long list of free services? My credit union gave them to me. Owned.
And that piece was put together by Larissa Walkiw. And Bridget referred to you as a spokesperson, but
yes.
You like spokester.
I do. I like the title spokester.
You coined that when you were on our show.
I sure did. Yeah, that was the birthplace of that name.
So now you got the job last year. It was a competition.
Right.
And you came down to the final 3. You were on the show then.
Yes.
And people voted for you as the winner of this competition. So you've been at the job now for a month.
For a month, yes.
How's it been going?
It's been going great. Basically, the first month has been more of a focus on the website. So I've been writing a lot, posting a lot of videos, replying to emails, comments on the site, and really excited to head into February, kick out phase 2, and start the traveling part of it too. So.
Well, before we get to February, what has been the most difficult adjustment for you with something like this?
There really hasn't been much difficulty at all. I'm loving every minute of everything I do, and it just seems like the perfect fit for me, so no complaints.
You obviously are able to be creative, and that is your background.
Yes.
And you're able to use that to full effect. Nobody said that's going a little bit too far, Larissa, or anything like that?
Nope, they've given me totally free rein. Like, Commonwealth is trusting me, which is amazing, and if anything, I think it's great to show that a company is actually trusting youth and enabling youth and all the great things that can come out of it. So.
Well, because nobody's done this job before with them.
That's true.
And this is part of their whole thing.
Or anybody for that matter.
Yeah, and this is part of their whole thing, is to try and attract youth to the bank, obviously, and inform them. So the first thing, did you come up with the idea of showing the differences between banks and credit unions, or is that where they wanted you to start?
No, I mean, it was something that I wanted to do. I thought it was about time that there be an educational video showing, some basic information, what separates credit unions from banks, and more specifically, what are the unique advantages of having a Young and Free account. So I just figured the timing was right to put out a video about that.
Right. So now you talked about February. You're going to be on the move a little bit.
Yes.
So what's that going to involve?
Well, the YNF team, the Young and Free team, is going to have a little road trip that's coming up very soon.
I didn't know you had a team.
I have a team.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a team.
Are you the team leader then as well, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, we're going to be doing a road trip in northern Alberta, hitting a couple events there, and dates and locations are going to be announced very soon on the website. So check it out.
Now, this is part of the whole thing? Is that you're not just putting stuff out on the web for people to identify with, but you're also going to go out and try to spread the word? Right.
There's definitely a connection. So far, it's been mostly internet-based, but I'm a real person, and I'm looking forward to meeting people in person and speaking to them directly, and even making some videos, out in the public so that people can get involved in what goes on the site.
From the video we saw there, you can obviously see your creativity coming through with that, and from the other videos as well. I mean, you sing. My personal favorite is the cheerleader, because you have some fun with that. But yeah, exactly. Lots of creativity going on there. Is it easy to adapt that to a financial institution?
Absolutely. I mean, Commonwealth Credit Union has given me the space to do that. And I think that, the success of this commercial, or this little spot that I've made, the Stickman video that you just saw, proves that it's a very successful tactic. I mean, it's been less than 2 weeks since that video has gone on the internet, and already it's close to 10,000 views, so.
Right, which is substantial.
Yes,
yeah. And
absolutely.
you're on TV showing it as well.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with
like
that.
Usually that kind of view count is, reserved for talking pets and snowboarding accidents, so it's an honor.
The person giving me cues in my ears is laughing at that, but it's true, because those are the ones that catch people's attention as well.
Yes.
But that's what you're trying to do, is you're not trying to put together just a straight commercial saying the difference. You are trying to capture people's attention by taking a bit of a different approach.
Yes, absolutely.
What, when you look at the stuff that you've gone through, do you feel there's pressure on you with this job, or are you completely free of pressure? Because it's brand new, and I would think the Commonwealth Credit Union has a fair bit riding on the success of this as well.
Absolutely, they do. And I kind of feel a little bit of pressure, especially when something like this gets so popular, and you have the whole credit union industry, you know, keeping tabs on this video and mentioning it in their blogs and discussing it. But at the end of the day, I'm blogging and making videos for young Albertans, and regardless of whether or not the whole credit union industry is watching, you know, that's what I'm going to keep on doing, and no amount of YouTube views is going to change that. So a little bit of pressure, but nothing that I can't handle.
It's been everything, because you apply for this competition, you go through everything, and then you get the job, and it's like, okay, now I've got it, what do I do?
Well, a little bit, but it's more exciting. It's like, now I've got it, now here's everything that I'm able to do.
Okay, excellent. Well, we look forward to watching your progress on it, and you definitely are entertaining and informative as well.
Well, thank you very much.
So thanks very much, Larissa.
Thank you.
Here's the information on Larissa's website. It's youngfreealberta.com. You can check out her YouTube videos, her blogs as well, and you're on Facebook. I mean, you can see all the stuff right there as well. Thanks very much for dropping by today.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay, we're going to be back with more BT after this.